Hi, I wanted to invite you to join me for Kindness as an Action this December. Um, I started Kindness as an Action maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and since then I haven't really been able to do it again, but I intended for it to be annual. And now that I find myself in, I would say, one of the more difficult of many difficult um, times in my life right now, I wanted to remind myself of what's important and um, use my use what I have as a to be a benefit to someone else. And I think it's so easy for someone like me, or really anyone, to kind of get caught up in what we don't have access to, or what we can't afford, or just what's bothering us. And for me, I have like a lot of generational trauma and it's just general familial issues and things like that. And just between that and my health and just everything, and kind of being in transition as far as housing right now, I just feel like I was always sadder than I wanted to be. I So I have multiple sclerosis, and if you're seeing this on Substack, then you've heard this. But I had this symptom where I was, my right side was basically becoming like very, very temporarily paralyzed. Like all of my muscles were seizing up, and I didn't. It was the most painful thing I've ever experienced. And also, sorry, I'm walking a dog right now. He's pulling me. Um, and also, it's so alarming to suddenly be completely out of control of my body. And I am currently living with someone that I do not want to be living with. And I'm laying on the bathroom floor of this person's apartment where my kids and I are squeezed in. There's not enough space for us. And, we're making it work, and we're doing our best. And I'm laying on the floor. My body is tightening up. It is the most pain I've ever felt. And I'm thinking, how can I ever help? How can I ever help anyone again? Like, the only thing I ever want to do is help people and bring people together, and like create spaces where people feel loved and held and safe. And I just this was like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I just like clearly remember thinking, even though I was in so much pain that I could not think straight, the only thing I was thinking about is like, how do I get to be myself again? How do I get to bring myself joy again, bring other people joy, show my kids what I value? Like, how do I do anything if I'm so scared of my own body and my own brain, and like I'm so scared of things like this happening or worse? What do I do? And I had wait, we're going backwards. Come on. I had, I don't know, some sort of revelation, maybe not in that exact moment, but in the days following, that like I've got to get it together. I've got to get back on track. I can't be in the worst physical place I've ever been, both like locationally and, health wise, and not find a way to get out of it and not find a way to get back to being who I'm supposed to be. So kindness as an action is part of that. It's part of me embracing that while things are tough, both they could be tougher, and also I can still reach out to people. I can still help. I can still do things that benefit others. Like I can pull myself out of where I was, and be the person that I know I'm supposed to be, which is somebody that spends way more time focused on other people and way more time trying to make the world a better place. So that's a helicopter, I guess, or a little plane. So I welcome you to join me. Where there's going to be a hashtag, and you can take whatever prompts you want to do them. Whichever ones you don't want to do, don't do. It's not like a challenge. It's like a serious challenge. It's not a serious commitment. It's just an opportunity to pause and maybe take 5 minutes out of your day, maybe 10 minutes, to do a few things for someone else, or to do a few things for yourself, or a way to remind you to seek out other voices and interact with new people, or people that you already know, but in new ways, and in a way that spreads kindness and joy all over the land. So this was super long, but I wanted to share exactly where I was coming from and why it's so important. And I tried to record inside, and it didn't work out. There were a lot of distractions. So somehow outside distractions are better. But I thank you guys so much. If you're on my Substack, cerebellum.substack.com, if you're on my Substack, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I know that there are hundreds of you reading. I hope some more of you subscribe. And I look forward to sharing kindness with you all December long.